That's in here? It's up here somewhere. It's the W magic materia. It's up at the top of the area, somewhere behind all that foliage. Somewhere, but it's on the other side we have to go through. Cast again. Death would still be a little too slow. 60 seconds. I could try death. I'm not sure if I have destruct equipped on anybody though. Oh, I missed it by one. I have no clue what that does. I think it's something awesome though. Ah, there it is. And at the center, there's a counter materia. Which will counter with whatever paired materia you have. I think it only works with command materia though. Actually, I already got it, didn't I? Somebody picked it up. Let me check. W magic does the same thing as all the other W's do. Allows you to use two actions at the same time, or two actions in one turn. Whether or not it has to be paired up, I'm not sure. I don't think it does. But it might. Another kill for Vincent. Keep going like this, so I'll knock his third. Limit. Yes. So now if I wanted to, we could just go straight on to Chaos. I'll unlock it, but I won't go to it yet. It's down here somewhere. Actually, let's go ahead and also set his limit to 3. Now, materia. Okay, yeah, so we already got it. But it'll be down there if you didn't have it yet. Okay, now we're back here again. So now we want to go back up. The same way. Except all the way up this time. So I think you can only find magic pots on that side of it. And I think you can only find movers in the right path. Death blow is kind of cheap. It's supposed to increase your chance for a critical hit when it's used. But that's really about it. You either do critical or you miss. And it's good when you're when you have, you know, multiple weapons on because it does a lot of damage, but at this point it's not really gonna do too much. So you want to do a lot of fighting down here, just for all the AP, especially with movers and magic pots. Everything else is kind of okay. Movers and magic pots are really the big time stuff. No. Oh well. This thing just still kicks his in. Oh well. One hit kill. And the XP isn't too bad from some of these guys. Yeah, 2,000 experience is anything to really laugh at, but the AP is a lot better from other enemies. It's really what you're down here for with AP, not XP, EXP. Although the XP is a nice consolation prize. That's not a whole long way to go to get out, but still it's kind of a little lengthy process. A little bit of a fake out there. I think you could go up using that, but you can't. Oh, I do have it, never mind. I don't know if it'll affect it, but we'll see. Oh, that worked. Cool. Oh, the scissor guys. Oh, hell. So they can only use that once. That's when they end up splitting their bodies. But still a heck of a thing. Good, didn't affect them. Alright, let's give you guys what you deserve. That doesn't kill you. Did one of them. So I'd be overkilled, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna call Steel-Bladed Sword for just this one half of one guy left. It'd be so funny if he did an instant kill. Nope, did. More often than not, that will work. It's not really so much a point to the counterattack level. Cool. Alright, so we got Dark Dragon. So this is Hell Massacre. Basically the Texas Chainsaw Massacre version of this game. And as he attacks with multiple attacks. Dragon Force. Oh, that's another one. Dragon Force. That's an enemy skill you want to get. Make sure you get that. They'll have to manipulate him. It's like some sort of high-powered barrier kind of thing, I believe. Got him. All leveled up and was born. I believe his only ability in that form is Splattercombo, though I could be wrong. Ah, here we go. That's how you get to that one. Power source. Okay, so to go back up, you have to go on the left side here. Can't go up on the right side. Kind of cheap, but whatever. I'm not even gonna wait. First, now we got the insanely long journey to get to the top of this area. It's too bad this isn't like Legend of the Gaia or Persona 3 or 4 where you have an item we can use to... item or a spell or something you can use to leave a dungeon. Also, don't forget every battle you run from makes Choco Buckle that much stronger. So let's get out of here and save, and then we'll end this recording session. Go and switch out with our guys who want to. Actually, let's go ahead and bring these guys back out. I'll take the material off of them. Find some green land real quick here. Go as places as any, I guess. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Hi everyone, this is Will from Productions², and we're back to continue our walkthrough Let's Play for Final Fantasy VII. So, I've had Star Wars trailer fever for the last 3.5 hours or something like that, I don't know, hell of a long time, watching just reactions to the new Episode 7 trailer that came out recently. And I'd say it looks pretty badass. So what I'm going to do for the first part of this video is just give my kind of thoughts about it. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be looking for chocobos, so that's just what we're going to be doing. Head back down to the gold saucer. So, the first thing I want to say about it is the music. I like how they remixed the different tracks and whatnot, especially Luke's theme. It's just crazy badass now. I think John Williams is pretty much completely outdone himself for at least this new movie, probably for the next two as well, over what he did for the first trilogy. This is actually the first trailer I've seen for the Force Awakens. Actually, I haven't been following it too much. Then I heard that the trailer came out, and so I was like, okay, let's go check it out. Just kind of got totally blown away by just some of the different aspects to it. Actually, let's go ahead and take the stuff off these guys first. So, the opening part was actually kind of interesting when they're following around Rey through that kind of abandoned Star Destroyer, crash Star Destroyer, I guess you could say. So apparently what goes on this planet Jakku, which is a new planet that they created for this, it's supposed to be kind of like a Tatooine, except I think it might be located further out, and there are some hints as to that it might be out more of like an Outer Rim kind of world, similar to Geonosis or something like that. And they supposedly go through and they you know, kind of rummage around on these things and pull stuff out of there for actually I want to take that off too. You know, scavenge for their living, scavenge these wrecked Star Destroyers. But one thing that I noticed, and I haven't really heard it mentioned much, and is that Rey looks a lot like Shmi. Maybe not a lot like, but there's you can definitely tell that she bears a resemblance to Shmi. which makes you believe that she's either Luke's daughter, which I don't think is likely. I think it's more likely she's probably Leia and Han's daughter, because I don't think that Luke ever settled down with anybody. Usually Jedi don't. As far as I know, as far as the overall lore is concerned, I think Anakin was the first one that actually had any kind of relationship in that way. So I think the odds are she's related in some way to, to Shmi through bloodlines, but I think it's likely that she's probably Leia and Han's daughter. Some others have floated that theory as well. Then you have the can't remember his name now. The stormtrooper guy. Well, let's back up a second and talk about the First Order. Now I'm just totally spacing out talking about this, not even doing anything. So I actually like the idea of the First Order a lot. It just seems like it fits really well that out of the wreckage and actually no, we went for 13 and kind of remnants of what was left of the Republic, arises this faction of like really hardline, almost neo-Nazi kind of elements that sort of take it over and form this First Order, and just kind of take over the Republic with that ideology. It kind of bookends in a way. Just kind of some of the overtones from A New Hope, like with Tarkin and some of the other higher-ranking officers, and the way that they, refer to Vader and talk about the Force and whatnot. They kind of have that. It feels like they have that same kind of almost Nazi-ish mentality, if you will. So it just kind of bookended really well for me in that way. But then you have that stormtrooper guy that maybe he's ordered to do something and sees what kind of think it's like immoral or something, or doesn't have the stomach for doing that kind of stuff anymore, and essentially deserts. He probably gets chased and ends up crash landing on Jakku. That's where he meets up with Rey. We don't really know how he's going to play into it, although he does show up a little bit later towards the end of the trailer. And then it cuts to a new a new Star Destroyer with Kylo Ren. Now, let's see, we want the, do I not have another? Okay, that's right, I think Cloud has the other platinum, or no, that's right, it's accessory thing. I don't know what I was thinking. So, I guess I'll put that on just because